Welcome to today's video, where we take you on a fascinating journey into the world of rare and valuable coins. If you are a true coin enthusiast or even just someone curious about the treasures that lie in your pocket change, then you are in the right place. Today we will talk about one of the most exciting and highly sought-after coins in the numismatic market, the Monticello Jefferson Nickel 5-cent silver rare coin. This is not just an ordinary nickel, it is a piece of American history, a collector's dream, and a coin that continues to gain huge attention in today's action market value in dollars. So, stay tuned because this might just be the coin that changes the way you look at nickels forever. Let's get started. First up, the 1964 Monticello Jefferson Nickel 5 cents without a mint mark. This coin, when found in excellent condition, has become a highly sought-after treasure in the numismatic world, and today we're going to uncover its history, unique features, rarity, collector demand, and of course its current market value in dollars. If you are a coin collector or someone interested in turning pocket change into potential wealth, then this video is definitely for you. The Jefferson Nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin featured the portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, on the obverse side, while the reverse proudly displayed Jefferson's historic home, Monticello. By 1964, America was in the middle of a rapidly changing economy, and coins were being produced in massive numbers to meet the increasing demand of commerce. The 1964 Jefferson Nickel stands as the last year in which the coinage system produced such high volumes before major changes were implemented in the mid-1960s. Because of this, the 1964 nickel carries special historical weight and recognition among collectors today. Now, when we talk about the unique features of the 1964 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, there are many details that make it stand out. First, the obverse shows the dignified profile of Thomas Jefferson facing left, with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," and "Liberty," along with the year 1964. On the reverse, the Monticello building is beautifully detailed, accompanied by the words, "E Pluribus Unum," United States of America, and 5 cents. The lack of a mint mark tells us that this coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Collectors are especially drawn to the sharp strikes and full steps on Monticello, which greatly enhance the desirability of this coin when it is found in top condition. In excellent or near-perfect preservation, the 1964 Jefferson Nickel without a mint mark becomes a showpiece in any collection. Let's discuss rarity and condition, because this is where the 1964 Jefferson Nickel truly becomes exciting. While millions of nickels were minted in 1964, the majority of them circulated heavily and show wear, scratches, or fading details today. Finding one that has survived for over 60 years in excellent condition with strong detail is not only rare but also highly impressive. Collectors know that condition drives value, and excellent condition coins with sharp details, original luster, and no major blemishes are in great demand. In fact, the 1964 nickel without a mint mark in excellent condition is now being recognized as a standout rarity that separates itself from common worn examples you might still encounter in circulation. When it comes to collector demand, the 1964 Jefferson Nickel without a mint mark has skyrocketed in attention over recent years. Coin collectors across the United States and even around the world are looking for high-quality examples of this coin. The fact that it is over 6 decades old, yet still obtainable in excellent condition, makes it both a nostalgic piece and an investment-worthy treasure. Collectors seek it not only because of its historical importance, but also because coins of this age in superior condition are increasingly scarce. Each year that passes, fewer pristine examples remain available, pushing demand even higher. This coin has earned its place as one of the must-have nickels in any serious Jefferson nickel set. Now, let's get to the most exciting part: the current market value in dollars. In today's active numismatic market, a 1964 Monticello Jefferson Nickel without a mint mark in excellent condition can fetch impressive prices. While ordinary circulated coins may not carry significant premiums, an example in excellent, well-preserved condition is highly valuable to collectors. Depending on its level of sharpness, luster, and strike quality, such a coin can easily sell from $450,000, and in exceptional cases with near-mint or full-step quality, collectors have paid much higher amounts, sometimes reaching into the $680,000 at auction. For those of you who are coin collectors, here are a few important tips. Always examine your 1964 Jefferson Nickel carefully under proper lighting to check for sharpness and detail. If your coin shows full steps on Monticello and retains strong original luster, you may have a premium example worth submitting to a grading service for certification. Professional grading can dramatically enhance the value of your coin and give you a clear idea of its position in the current marketplace. Also, when buying, look for well-preserved examples and avoid coins that have been cleaned, polished, or damaged, as originality is key to maintaining strong collector demand. In conclusion, the 1964 Monticello Jefferson Nickel without a mint mark in excellent condition is far more than just a 5-cent piece. It represents American heritage, artistic design, and the resilience of a coin that has stood the test of time for over half a century. Collectors continue to recognize its rarity and value, and its demand is only growing stronger in today's market. If you are lucky enough to have one of these coins in your collection, consider yourself the owner of a small but meaningful treasure. For those still searching, keep your eyes open. You never know when you might come across this coin in change, in a coin roll, or at a coin show. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson Nickel from 1952 without a mint mark, especially in uncirculated condition. This silver-shaded rarity continues to capture the hearts of collectors and investors worldwide, and today we'll explore its history, its unique features, why it's in such high demand, and of course its current market value in today's action-packed coin market. So let's begin our journey into the world of the Jefferson Nickel. The story of the Jefferson Nickel begins back in 1938, when it replaced the long-running Buffalo nickel. The United States Mint wanted a design that honored Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, as well as his historic home Monticello. Designed by Felix Schlag, the Jefferson Nickel carried both dignity and elegance, with Jefferson's portrait on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse. By 1952, this design had already been in use for well over a decade, and the coins struck in Philadelphia, which bear no mint mark, became part of everyday circulation in American life. However, not every coin survives the test of time in uncirculated condition, and this is exactly what makes the 1952 Jefferson Nickel without a mint mark so special today. When we look closely at the 1952 Jefferson Nickel, the unique features stand out immediately. On the obverse side, we see the powerful profile of Thomas Jefferson facing left, surrounded by the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," and "Liberty," along with the date, 1952. On the reverse, Monticello is displayed with incredible architectural detail, a tribute to Jefferson's vision and legacy. What makes the no-mint mark version so unique is that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which did not use a mint mark at that time. Collectors immediately recognize the beauty and precision of this design, and when a coin survives in pristine, uncirculated condition, it becomes a shining gem of American history. The crisp lines, full steps of Monticello, and untouched luster make this coin highly desirable and an object of admiration in the collector's world. Now, let's talk about rarity and condition, the two cornerstones of collector demand. Millions of Jefferson nickels were struck in 1952, but very few remain in uncirculated condition today. The passage of time, circulation wear, and handling have taken their toll on most coins. This is why an untouched example, preserved for over 70 years, is seen as a treasure. Collectors place immense value on sharp strike details, clean fields, and original mint luster. The 1952 no-mint mark Jefferson Nickel in uncirculated grade is not only rare but also highly sought after by those who appreciate its combination of history, artistry, and scarcity. Condition drives demand, and the top-grade coins with full Monticello steps can command extraordinary attention at auctions and private sales. As for today's market, the demand for the 1952 Jefferson Nickel without a mint mark in uncirculated condition has never been stronger. With the growing popularity of coin collecting and more investors turning to tangible assets, coins like this are seeing remarkable action in the marketplace. In uncirculated condition, depending on the grade and strike quality, these nickels can reach from $520,000, with some pristine full-step examples commanding even higher bids from eager collectors. Auction houses, online platforms, and numismatic shows continue to report strong activity, with buyers willing to pay premium prices to secure this rare piece of American coinage. The 1952 no-mint mark Jefferson Nickel is no longer just a 5-cent coin, it is a valuable asset, a piece of history, and a symbol of wealth preservation. For collectors, owning a coin like this is both a point of pride and a smart decision. If you are looking to add the 1952 Jefferson Nickel in uncirculated condition to your collection, there are a few tips to keep in mind. Always focus on quality. Look for coins with sharp detail and strong eye appeal, and whenever possible, seek certified examples graded by trusted services. Protecting and preserving your coins with proper storage is key, as maintaining that original mint brilliance will ensure the coin's long-term value. With demand constantly rising, the earlier you secure one of these treasures, the more rewarding it will be for your collection and potentially your investment. In conclusion, the 1952 Monticello Jefferson Nickel without a mint mark is much more than just another coin. It is a historic masterpiece, a testament to America's legacy, and a shining example of the value that rare collectibles bring to the table. Its history is rich, its design is iconic, its rarity in uncirculated condition is undeniable, and its market demand is soaring. Every serious collector and coin enthusiast should pay attention to this remarkable nickel, as it holds both beauty and value in equal measure. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson Nickel from 1954 without a mint mark, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors across the world. This is not just any ordinary nickel. It is a silver-shaded beauty with historic roots and high demand in today's numismatic marketplace. So sit back, relax, and let's explore everything you need to know about this fascinating 5-cent piece. The Jefferson Nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. It was designed by Felix Schlag, and his winning design features the iconic portrait of America's third president, Thomas Jefferson, on the obverse side. On the reverse side, we find the breathtaking Monticello, Jefferson's beloved home in Virginia, which gives the coin its well-known nickname, the Monticello Nickel. By the year 1954, the coin had already become a part of everyday American life, but this particular date carries a special charm. The Philadelphia Mint struck coins without a mint mark, and while millions were produced, time and history have elevated certain examples into the category of collectible treasures. The one we are discussing today, in very good condition, carries not only the value of silver tone appeal but also historical prestige that collectors cherish. What makes the 1954 Jefferson Nickel without a mint mark so unique is not just its age, but also its survival rate in collectible quality. While many of these nickels were heavily circulated and lost their details over the decades, examples that remain intact, with readable inscriptions, sharp facial features of Jefferson, and a clear Monticello on the reverse side, are becoming scarcer with each passing year. Collectors know that condition is king, and a coin preserved in very good condition or higher from 1954 can generate tremendous interest at auctions and private sales. The silver-like luster and strong strike give this coin its standout look, making it a desirable piece in any serious coin collection. Rarity plays a huge role in the value of this nickel. While it is true that the Philadelphia Mint produced many coins in 1954, the reality is that today's collectors are not chasing ordinary, worn-down examples. They are looking for coins that still display character, coins that represent the history of the Jefferson series with dignity. A 1954 nickel without a mint mark in very good condition checks all the right boxes for demand. Its age, combined with the challenge of finding one in attractive state, makes it a highly sought-after collectible. As more and more collectors enter the hobby and as demand for classic mid-20th century American coinage grows, the spotlight on this nickel has only grown brighter. Now let's talk about what everyone really wants to know, the current market value. In today's action-driven coin market, a 1954 Jefferson Nickel without a mint mark in very good condition can fetch a solid premium over its face value. While it is still technically a 5-cent coin, its collectible value is many times greater. On average, you can expect values in the range $300,000 for well-preserved circulated examples, but the real excitement comes from higher-grade pieces. As the condition improves toward extremely fine or uncirculated, values rise dramatically, sometimes reaching into the tens or even $800,000, especially when auction competition heats up. For collectors who are interested in adding the 1954 Jefferson Nickel without a mint mark to their collection, a few tips can help. First, always look carefully at the condition. Coins with sharper details, less wear, and better overall eye appeal will always command stronger prices. Second, authenticity matters, so dealing with trusted dealers, recognized auction houses, or certified grading services can protect your investment. Finally, understand the importance of patience. Great coins surface when you least expect them, sometimes in old change jars, sometimes in inherited collections, and sometimes at coin shows. The key is to recognize the treasure when you see it, and never underestimate the future growth potential of a coin like this. As we come to the conclusion of today's deep dive, It is clear that the 1954 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is far more than just pocket change. It is a symbol of American history, a collectible masterpiece, and a coin that continues to rise in both interest and demand. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just beginning your journey in coin collecting, this nickel deserves a spot on your radar. Its rarity, condition, and market demand make it an outstanding addition to any collection and a wise investment for the future. Next up, the 1972 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, in pristine uncirculated condition, with its beautiful silver-like luster and undeniable rarity. This coin is making waves in today's collector market, and by the end of this video, you will see why it has become such a highly demanded treasure for coin enthusiasts worldwide. To truly appreciate the 1972 Jefferson nickel, we must begin with its history and background. The Jefferson Nickel series was first introduced in 1938, designed by Felix Schlag, to honor the third President of the United States, Thomas Jefferson. The obverse of the coin features a bold portrait of Jefferson himself, while the reverse displays the iconic Monticello, Jefferson's famous Virginia estate. This design has stood the test of time, admired for its simple yet powerful imagery that connects directly to American heritage. By 1972, the series was already deeply established, but this particular year holds a special place in the hearts of collectors, especially when it comes to coins without a mint mark. One of the unique features of the 1972 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is its striking appearance in uncirculated condition. These coins, when preserved carefully, shine with a brilliant silver-like color tone that makes them stand out from regular circulated nickels. Under the right light, the coin reflects a mirror-like luster that collectors crave. Its sharp details, the defined hair strands on Jefferson, the crisp lettering of Monticello, and the clarity of the steps leading up to the building, make it a true masterpiece when untouched by circulation. The absence of a mint mark further elevates its status, as it links the coin directly to the Philadelphia Mint, adding a level of exclusivity that collectors always seek. Rarity and condition are what truly drive collector demand, and the 1972 Jefferson nickel without mint mark in uncirculated state delivers both in abundance. While millions of nickels were struck in 1972, the challenge is not in finding one. It is in finding one that has survived more than 5 decades without ever being used, scratched, or worn. That makes uncirculated examples extremely desirable. Combine this condition with the coin's silver-toned brilliance, and what you have is a piece that stands far above common pocket change. Collectors everywhere are on the hunt for this coin because it is not just a nickel, it is a piece of preserved history, a frozen snapshot of 1972 that has never lost its shine. Now, let's talk about what everyone is eager to know: the current market value of this coin in dollars. Today's auction market and private sales are showing extraordinary demand for the 1972 Monticello Jefferson nickel without mint mark in uncirculated condition. Values can range impressively depending on the sharpness of the strike and the intensity of the coin's natural luster. While circulated pieces may only hold face value, these uncirculated treasures can command strong prices, often reaching into the $230,000 per coin. Some particularly stunning examples with flawless surfaces and well-defined steps at Monticello have even achieved premium values far beyond expectations. The market is hot, the demand is high, and collectors are willing to pay for quality, making this one of the standout Jefferson nickels to watch right now. For collectors who are looking to add this coin to their portfolio, there are a few tips worth keeping in mind. Always look for coins that are graded or verified by trusted numismatic services, as certification can boost confidence and market value. Focus on examples that retain their original mint brilliance, with no signs of cleaning or damage. Pay special attention to the Monticello steps on the reverse, as sharp detail here often translates to significantly higher market value. And above all, treat your coin with the respect it deserves. Store it in protective holders, keep it safe from air and moisture, and you will ensure that it continues to hold its beauty and demand for decades to come. As we conclude today's journey into the fascinating world of the 1972 Jefferson nickel without mint mark in uncirculated silver-like condition, one thing is crystal clear: this is not just an ordinary 5-cent piece. It is a rare and highly demanded treasure, a symbol of American history, and a shining example of what makes coin collecting so rewarding. With its rich background, its stunning features, its rarity in pristine form, and its rising value in today's market, This coin deserves a top spot in any serious collector's collection. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson Nickel from the year 1953 with the Denver mint mark, a coin that has captured the imagination of collectors worldwide, especially when found in its unique silver-like color shade condition. This is not just another nickel, it is a piece of American history, a treasure that carries the legacy of design brilliance, rarity, and collector prestige, making it one of the most desirable coins in the action market today. Before we explore its rarity and value, let us first step back and look into its background and history. The Jefferson Nickel series was first introduced in 1938 to replace the Buffalo nickel, and it quickly became a staple of American coinage. The coin was designed by Felix Schlag, a talented sculptor who immortalized the portrait of the third President of the United States, Thomas Jefferson, on the obverse side, while showcasing Jefferson's iconic Monticello home on the reverse. This design remained unchanged for decades, and it symbolizes not only American heritage but also artistic brilliance. By 1953, the Jefferson nickel had already established itself as an important part of American pocket change, but coins minted in Denver that year turned out to have unique qualities that make them stand out in today's collecting community. Now, what makes the 1953 Jefferson nickel so special? First, we must highlight its unique features. This coin, like others in the Jefferson series, carries the bold portrait of Jefferson with incredible detail on the front and the Monticello on the back. But in some rare cases, especially when preserved well or struck under unique minting conditions, the coin develops a stunning silver-like or shaded coloration, which gives it an extraordinary visual appeal. This color shade condition is not only eye-catching but also highly prized by collectors who seek coins with originality and distinction. The Denver mint mark, represented by the letter D, sits neatly on the reverse side, confirming its minting origin and adding to its historical identity. The rarity of the 1953 Jefferson nickel in silver shade condition cannot be overstated. While millions of nickels were minted in Denver that year, very few have survived the test of time in the type of preserved and collectible state that serious investors are looking for today. Many circulated heavily, losing their detail and brilliance. But those few coins that managed to retain their original sharpness, combined with natural toning and shade effects, are considered gems in the numismatic world. Collectors know that not all nickels are created equal, and the unique charm of this coin places it in the upper tier of desirability. Demand for this coin is strong because it offers a blend of history, beauty, and rarity that is hard to match, making it a centerpiece for any serious collection. When we talk about market value, the 1953 Jefferson nickel in color shade silver rare condition is truly a star performer in today's coin action market. Standard circulated examples may not command extraordinary premiums, but when you are dealing with coins in very fine, extremely fine, or even mint state conditions, the story changes dramatically. A 1953 nickel with sharp detail, luster, and that rare silver-like coloration can fetch anywhere between $500,000 depending on condition, and in higher uncirculated grades, values can climb even higher, sometimes reaching into the $700,000 in specialized auctions. Collectors today are willing to pay premium amounts to secure coins with these unique attributes, and with demand continuing to grow, the value of such coins is only heading upward. This is what makes it such an exciting opportunity for collectors and investors alike. Holding on to one is not only a matter of pride but also a smart financial decision. For collectors looking to add this magnificent coin to their collection, there are a few tips worth keeping in mind. Always prioritize condition, as the better the state of preservation, the higher the value. Look for coins with strong strikes, clear details on Jefferson's face and hair, and a crisp Monticello with well-defined steps. If you are lucky enough to find one in a natural color shade or silver-toned appearance, then you have something truly special. It is also advisable to protect these coins properly, using coin holders or albums that prevent tarnish or wear, ensuring that the beauty and value of the coin remain intact for future generations. Staying informed about market trends, auction results, and collector demand will also help you make the best decisions when buying or selling this rare nickel. As we bring this fascinating journey to a close, it is clear that the 1953 Monticello Jefferson nickel in silver color shade condition is much more than just a 5-cent piece. It represents a blend of American history, artistic design, and collectible rarity that places it among the most highly desired coins in today's numismatic market. With strong demand, unique visual appeal, and rising value. This coin stands as a shining example of how small treasures can carry great significance. For collectors, it is a coin worth chasing, and for investors, it is a coin worth holding. Owning a 1953 Jefferson nickel in this rare condition means owning a slice of history, a masterpiece of minting, and a treasure of great value. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1969 with the D mint mark. This particular coin, struck in Denver, holds a special place in the hearts of collectors, not only because of its design and connection to American heritage, but also because of its growing reputation in today's rare coin market. If you are passionate about coins that combine history, beauty, and strong collector demand, then stay tuned because the 1969 Jefferson nickel is a coin you do not want to miss. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938 when it replaced the Buffalo nickel, and it has stood the test of time as one of the most recognized American coins in circulation. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin features a bold portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, honoring one of the most influential founding fathers and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. On the reverse, the elegant Monticello design pays tribute to Jefferson's Virginia home, a symbol of American architecture and history. By 1969, the United States Mint had already produced billions of nickels, but coins from this era hold a special charm. The Denver Mint, responsible for the 1969 nickel, was known for its high-volume production, yet collectors quickly noticed that not every coin was struck with the same clarity and precision. This historical context makes the surviving examples in very good condition even more impressive and desirable. The 1969 Jefferson nickel carries several unique features that continue to attract collectors. The obverse displays a crisp left-facing portrait of Jefferson, with the word Liberty and the year 1969 boldly inscribed. The D mint mark, located just to the right of Monticello on the reverse, indicates its origin at the Denver Mint, one of America's most productive coin facilities. What sets this coin apart is the combination of its vintage age, its silver-like luster when preserved well, and the attention to detail in the Monticello building engraving. Coins that maintain sharp lines in Jefferson's hair, along with clean steps on Monticello, stand out as highly collectible and can command a premium in the market. The 1969 nickel, when seen in very good condition, gives off a distinct shine and presence that makes it a centerpiece for any serious collection. While millions of 1969 nickels were produced, the rarity comes into play when we talk about condition and collector demand. Over half a century has passed since these coins left the Denver Mint, and most of them circulated heavily in commerce, losing their sharpness and fine details. Finding one in very good condition today is not as common as many think, because time and usage have taken their toll. Collectors place enormous value on coins that survive with strong eye appeal, especially those that still show definition in Jefferson's features and the Monticello steps. These are not just everyday nickels. They are vintage treasures that have stood the test of time, and their rarity and desirable condition makes them highly sought after in today's action-driven coin market. Every year, collector demand continues to rise as more enthusiasts turn to classic Jefferson nickels, and the 1969 is right at the center of this growing interest. Now let's talk about what everyone is eager to know: the current market value of the 1969 Jefferson nickel in very good condition. In today's rare coin market, values are climbing steadily because of the limited supply and the increasing number of collectors who recognize the importance of this coin. A standard example in very good circulated condition can trade for $150,000, but when we look at higher grade pieces, especially those that showcase sharp detail and a silver-like brilliance, values jump significantly. Many collectors and dealers are actively pursuing these coins, and in certain auctions, premium-grade examples have drawn strong bids that push their values into the tens or even $380,000, depending on condition and rarity of strike. What makes this exciting is that the demand continues to expand, making the 1969 nickel a smart choice for collectors who are not only passionate about history but also aware of its investment potential. For collectors seeking to add the 1969 Jefferson nickel to their holdings, the key is to focus on condition, luster, and detail. Always look for coins that show strong features in Jefferson's hair, a clean Monticello with as many visible steps as possible, and a vibrant surface that reflects its original mint brilliance. Storing these coins properly is essential, so use protective holders or albums to maintain their condition for years to come. Another tip is to keep an eye on live auctions and numismatic shows, where dealers often showcase hidden gems that are not widely available in circulation. Since demand for this coin is strong, acquiring one now ensures you are ahead of the curve as values continue to rise. Every collector knows that the thrill of owning a rare coin lies not just in its beauty but also in being part of a larger story that connects America's past to today's collectors. In conclusion, the 1969 Monticello Jefferson Nickel is more than just a 5-cent piece. It is a symbol of American history, artistry, and enduring value. With its rich background, unique design features, rarity in higher condition, and steadily climbing market demand, this coin is a must-have for serious collectors. Whether you are just starting your numismatic journey or are a seasoned collector, owning the 1969 nickel brings prestige and pride to your collection. The strong market action around this coin today shows us one clear truth. The Jefferson Nickel from 1969 with the D mint mark is not just a collectible, it is a timeless treasure that continues to capture the attention of collectors worldwide. Next up, the 1962 Jefferson Nickel with the Denver mint mark, a coin that continues to shine in the collector's market. This is not just any ordinary nickel. This is a piece of art, a piece of history, and a rare treasure that has caught the attention of collectors for decades. If you are passionate about coins or you're curious about how an everyday coin can transform into a highly valuable collectible, then you're in the right place. Stay with us as we explore the story, rarity, beauty, and current market value of the 1962 Jefferson Nickel in uncirculated condition, often found in silver-like luster, which makes it even more desirable today. The history of the Jefferson Nickel begins in 1938 when the U.S. Mint introduced this new design to replace the Buffalo nickel. The obverse, designed by Felix Schlag, features the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson, one of the most influential founding fathers and the third president of the United States. On the reverse, you'll find Monticello, Jefferson's beloved Virginia home, a grand structure that still stands today as a monument to his vision and legacy. By the early 1960s, this design had become deeply ingrained in American culture and was a familiar coin in every household. The year 1962 in particular holds significance, as it was a time of transition in American history, with the nation experiencing prosperity and innovation. Coins minted during this period captured not only Jefferson's vision of liberty but also the optimism of the early 1960s. Now let's talk specifically about the 1962 Jefferson Nickel. The D mint mark stands for the Denver Mint, one of the primary U.S. mints responsible for producing coinage for circulation. This small mark just to the right of Monticello is what distinguishes it from Philadelphia-minted coins. The Denver Mint was known for producing coins in large numbers, but the survival of pristine, uncirculated examples is what makes this particular nickel highly collectible today. While millions were struck, time, usage, and circulation have taken their toll on the majority. That is why finding a coin from 1962 with its original luster, untouched by circulation, and preserved in mint state condition is such a rare and exciting discovery. One of the most striking features of the 1962 Jefferson Nickel in uncirculated condition is its silver-like appearance. Although these coins are made primarily from a copper-nickel composition, when they remain untouched and preserved properly, their surfaces can exhibit a brilliant shine that collectors often describe as having a silver tone. This luster makes the coin look almost brand new, even though it was struck more than 6 decades ago. The sharpness of the details on Jefferson's portrait, the steps of Monticello, and the clarity of the inscriptions all contribute to the overall beauty and desirability of the coin. Collectors place great emphasis on fully struck details, and uncirculated specimens often display remarkable craftsmanship that simply cannot be seen on worn, circulated nickels. Rarity and condition go hand in hand when it comes to collector demand. While the 1962 Jefferson Nickel is not the rarest coin by mintage numbers, it becomes rare and highly sought after when you are specifically looking for uncirculated examples that have been carefully preserved. Collectors and investors alike know that condition is everything. A coin with its original mint luster, no scratches, no circulation wear, and strong eye appeal can command a premium in today's market. These grades separate ordinary coins from extraordinary collector pieces, and they are in high demand among numismatists who understand their value. The current market value of the 1962 Jefferson Nickel in uncirculated condition is a testament to its enduring popularity. While lower mint state grades may trade in the $50,000 range, higher graded examples quickly climb in value. Coins graded MS65 and above can reach into the $200,000 range, and truly exceptional examples, especially those with full steps on Monticello, have been known to sell for $800,000 in auctions. The demand is strong because collectors realize that these coins are not only pieces of history but also investments with potential to grow in value. In today's auction markets and online platforms, the silver-toned uncirculated 1962 Jefferson Nickel stands out as a star, drawing attention from seasoned collectors who understand just how rare it is to find these coins in perfect condition after so many decades. For collectors, the 1962 Jefferson Nickel offers a wonderful opportunity. Whether you are a beginner looking to add your first valuable coin to your collection or an advanced numismatist seeking to complete a high-grade Jefferson Nickel set, this coin is a must-have. The key is to focus on quality. Always look for coins with strong luster, sharp details, and minimal marks. Certified examples in high grades are especially desirable because they come with the guarantee of authenticity and condition from trusted grading services. Another tip for collectors is to explore auction houses and online platforms where rare nickels are frequently sold, as these venues often provide opportunities to acquire coins at fair market prices. Holding onto such a coin is not just about owning a piece of metal. It's about holding onto history, beauty, and long-term value. As we wrap up, it's clear that the 1962 Monticello Jefferson Nickel in uncirculated condition is much more than just a 5-cent piece. It's a rare treasure, a piece of American history, and a coin that continues to captivate collectors and investors. From its origins in the 1960s to its brilliant silver-like luster and its strong demand in today's auction market, this nickel has proven itself as a true gem. The combination of history, rarity, beauty, and value makes it one of the most attractive coins in the Jefferson Nickel series. If you are lucky enough to own one, cherish it. And if you are still looking, know that the search is worth it because adding a coin like this to your collection elevates it to an entirely new level. Next up, the 1980 Monticello Jefferson Nickel with the Philadelphia Mint mark, a 5-cent piece that stands out not only for its history and design but also because in excellent condition and silver shade rarity, it has become a hot topic in today's collector's action market. So sit back, relax, and let me take you through the story, the uniqueness, and the current market value of this shining gem. The Jefferson Nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and it quickly became one of America's most recognized and widely circulated coins. Designed by Felix Schlag, the Jefferson Nickel pays tribute to one of America's most influential founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson, and his iconic Monticello home in Virginia. Over the decades, this coin has seen many changes, but the 1980 issue, particularly the Philadelphia Mint mark version, holds a special place in the hearts of serious collectors. This was a period in U.S. coinage when millions were produced, but hidden among the circulation coins are examples that survive today in superb condition, carrying a silver-toned luster that elevates their desirability to a whole new level. What makes this coin so fascinating is its unique blend of design and detail. On the obverse, we see a striking portrait of Thomas Jefferson, beautifully detailed and deeply engraved, capturing his vision and contribution to American history. The reverse showcases the Monticello, Jefferson's beloved home, with its classic architectural details shining when the coin is well preserved. The presence of the P Mint mark, representing the Philadelphia Mint, adds another layer of identity, and for collectors, knowing the mint origin is crucial. In excellent condition, these coins showcase an incredible eye appeal, with sharp strikes, clean surfaces, and a captivating silver-like toning that makes them stand out in any collection. Now, rarity is always what excites collectors, and while many nickels were struck in 1980, finding one in pristine condition, free from heavy circulation wear, and showing that desirable silver sheen is what makes this coin rare today. It is not just about the year, but about the preservation and presentation. Collectors all over the world are constantly hunting for coins that look untouched, coins that radiate the same brilliance as the day they were minted. A 1980 Jefferson Nickel with a P mint mark in such condition is in high demand because so few have survived the test of time without scratches, dulling, or loss of detail. And when you combine rarity with condition, you create a formula for true collector demand and investment potential. Speaking of investment potential, let's move to the most exciting part, the current market value. Today, a 1980 Monticello Jefferson nickel with the Philadelphia mint mark in excellent silver shade condition is commanding a strong position in the collector's market. In today's action-driven coin auctions and private sales, these coins are fetching values that surprise even seasoned numismatists. Depending on the exact preservation and grading, we are seeing values ranging from several dollars for lightly circulated pieces up to impressive premiums of $600,000 or even higher when the coin is in top grade, excellent, or mint state condition with that brilliant silver-toned appeal. Collectors are willing to pay significant amounts to add these coins to their sets, especially when certified and preserved properly, and the demand continues to rise steadily. So what does this mean for you as a collector or enthusiast? It means opportunity. If you have a keen eye for condition, if you spot a 1980 Jefferson nickel with the P mint mark that shines in silver tone and has minimal wear, you may be holding on to a coin that is worth far more than just its face value. These nickels are not just coins, they are treasures, carrying both history and increasing monetary value. For those looking to build wealth through collecting, or simply to own a piece of numismatic beauty, this is the kind of coin you want to keep safe, graded, and showcased with pride. As a tip for collectors, always remember that condition is king. Take the time to study your coin carefully. Look at the strike, the details in Jefferson's portrait, the clarity of the Monticello, and of course the overall luster. A well-preserved coin will always attract buyers and fetch a higher price. Consider professional grading to establish authenticity and value, as this adds credibility and trust in the market. And above all, never underestimate the power of rarity combined with condition. The 1980 Jefferson nickel with the P mint mark is an example of how a seemingly common coin can transform into a collector's prize when it is found in excellent condition. In conclusion, the 1980 Monticello Jefferson nickel with the P mint mark is more than just a 5-cent coin. It is a piece of American history, a work of art, and today, in excellent silver-toned condition, a rare and highly demanded collectible. The market value is rising, the demand is strong, and those who recognize its potential are reaping the rewards. This coin proves that treasures are still out there waiting to be discovered, even in the pocket change of the past. So whether you already own one or are just beginning your search, keep your eyes open and your passion strong, because the Jefferson nickel continues to inspire and reward collectors across the world. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel from the year 1970 with the Denver mint mark. This 5-cent piece is more than just a small coin. It carries history, unique features, and collectible demand that make it stand out in today's action-packed coin market. If you're holding on to one of these nickels, especially in very good condition, you might be surprised at its growing value and the attention it is receiving among collectors today. Let's begin by exploring the history and background of this coin. The Jefferson nickel first appeared in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and it has remained a staple of American coinage ever since. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin honors Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, with his portrait on the obverse and his iconic Monticello home on the reverse. By 1970, the Jefferson nickel had already been circulating for over 3 decades, becoming a familiar coin in every American pocket. What makes the 1970D version fascinating is its place in history. It was minted during a time of great change in U.S. coinage, just after the removal of silver from circulating dimes and quarters, and during a period when collectors began to realize that modern coins could carry hidden value. The unique features of the 1970D Jefferson nickel make it stand out. The obverse shows a left-facing bust of Jefferson with the motto, "In God We Trust," and the word "Liberty," inscribed along with the date. On the reverse, Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, is proudly displayed with the inscriptions E Pluribus Unum, Monticello, 5 cents, United States of America, and of course, the small but very important D mint mark, showing it was struck at the Denver Mint. Collectors love these coins for their bold design, and in very good condition, the details of Jefferson's face and Monticello's architecture remain sharp and attractive. Now, let's talk about rarity and condition, which are the driving forces behind collector demand. The 1970D Jefferson nickel had a large mintage, but most were heavily used in circulation. Finding one today that has survived in very good condition is becoming increasingly challenging. Many coins have scratches, wear, or discoloration, but when you come across a coin with clear lettering, defined details, and a strong strike, it instantly becomes desirable. Collectors are especially drawn to examples that have been preserved well over the decades, because every year that passes reduces the number of quality pieces left in circulation. While it's not a silver coin by composition, its collectible silver-like shine and the nostalgia of the era give it the appearance and prestige that coin enthusiasts appreciate. The current market value of the 1970 Monticello Jefferson Nickel in very good condition is impressive for a 5-cent coin. On today's action market, these coins can range from $450,000 for circulated examples to significantly higher amounts for coins with excellent eye appeal or those with unique toning. Some special strikes or error coins from the Denver Mint of this year have been known to command premium prices, with values climbing into the tens or even $700,000 depending on rarity. What makes the 1970 nickel exciting is that even in standard very good condition, its value is far beyond face value, making it a rewarding find for anyone searching through change or coin collections. The demand for Jefferson nickels continues to grow as collectors recognize the importance of completing sets and securing coins from this transitional period of U.S. history. For collectors who are interested in securing one of these coins, here are some tips to keep in mind. First, always examine the condition closely. Coins with minimal wear, sharp details, and clean surfaces will always command stronger values in the market. Second, pay attention to the mint mark placement and clarity, because a strong D mint mark adds appeal. Third, consider investing in professional grading if your coin appears to be in excellent condition, as certified coins often sell for a premium. Finally, keep an eye on the coin market trends, because Jefferson nickels, especially those from the 1970s, are steadily rising in popularity among both new and experienced collectors. With time, demand only increases, and coins like the 1970 nickel are sure to remain in the spotlight. In conclusion, the 1970 Monticello Jefferson Nickel in very good condition is more than just a 5-cent coin. It is a piece of American history, a collectible treasure, and a growing star in the rare coin market. Its timeless design, historical significance, and strong demand make it a must-have for anyone serious about building a valuable coin collection. If you're lucky enough to have one in your possession, hold on to it, cherish it, and watch its value continue to climb in the years to come. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson Nickel 5 cents from 1974 with a D mint mark, especially in uncirculated silver-like condition. This is not just any everyday pocket change coin. This is a piece that has been growing in demand, catching the attention of serious collectors and investors alike. And today I'm going to show you why this coin is so special, what makes it rare, and what kind of value it holds right now in the current action-packed coin market. Stay tuned until the very end, because if you're holding one of these beauties, you're going to want to know every detail. Let's begin with a bit of history and background. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and it quickly became a symbol of American strength and progress. Designed by Felix Schlag, the obverse of the coin features a strong and noble portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and author of the Declaration of Independence. On the reverse, we see Jefferson's famous Monticello home, a piece of American heritage and architecture that stands proudly as a reminder of his lasting influence. The Jefferson Nickel series has been in circulation for decades, but certain years and mint marks stand out, and 1974 with the Denver mint mark is one of them, especially when we're talking about coins that survive in uncirculated condition with that silver brilliance collectors dream about. What makes the 1974 D Monticello Jefferson Nickel so unique? First, the Denver Mint struck millions of coins in 1974, but very few have been preserved in pristine, untouched condition. Most of them circulated heavily, losing their sharp details and luster over time. Finding one today that remains uncirculated is already an exciting discovery, but what makes it even more appealing is when the coin displays that incredible silver-like shine, that frosty brilliance that almost gives it the look of a silver coin. These coins were never made of pure silver in 1974, but certain examples can develop a dazzling silver appearance due to the quality of the strike and the preservation of the nickel surface. This is what collectors seek out, coins that look exceptional, that almost jump out of the case with their radiant presence. Rarity is always the driving force in coin collecting, and condition is the king. While many Jefferson nickels are still affordable in lower grades, the 1974 D in true uncirculated condition with strong silver luster is not something you see every day. Collectors are constantly competing for the best examples, and the demand has only increased in recent years as more people enter the hobby and look for hidden treasures that stand out. A coin in this condition is considered highly desirable, not only because of its scarcity in top grade but also because of the growing recognition of the Jefferson series as a whole. For decades, many collectors overlooked Jefferson nickels, focusing more on cents, dimes, or quarters. But now, with the rising popularity of full-step Monticello nickels and high-grade Denver Mint issues, the spotlight has shifted, and coins like the 1974D in uncirculated condition are finally getting the attention they deserve. So, what about today's market value? This is where things get exciting. In the current coin market, collectors are willing to pay handsome premiums for 1974D Jefferson nickels that have been graded uncirculated by professional grading services. Prices can range from strong double-digit amounts to even higher depending on the sharpness of strike, the presence of full steps on Monticello, and of course, that brilliant silver-like surface appeal. At coin shows and online auctions, examples of this coin in stunning condition are generating buzz, with bidding wars driving prices higher and higher. It is not uncommon for collectors to spend significant amounts just to secure one example for their collection, because they know that quality matters, and coins like this are only becoming harder to find with each passing year. The action in the market is very active right now, and that means opportunity for those who own these coins. For collectors who are looking to add one of these special nickels to their collection, here are a few tips. Always look for coins that have strong detail, especially on Jefferson's portrait and on the Monticello steps. Coins that are certified by grading services carry more trust in the marketplace, but even raw coins in excellent condition can be great finds. Store your coin in a protective holder to preserve that uncirculated brilliance and avoid any scratches or toning that could reduce its appeal. And above all, understand that the value of this coin is only expected to increase as demand continues to rise. Collectors are realizing that modern nickels in top condition are future treasures, and getting in now ensures that you're ahead of the trend. As we move toward the conclusion, let's take a step back and appreciate what we've learned. The 1974D Monticello Jefferson nickel 5 cents is far more than just a small piece of metal. It represents a slice of American history, a work of artistry by Felix Schlag, and a lasting tribute to Thomas Jefferson. In uncirculated condition with that rare silver-like appearance, it becomes a true gem of numismatics, one that carries rarity, beauty, and undeniable demand in the marketplace. This coin is not just valuable today, it is a coin that will continue to shine brighter in the eyes of collectors as the years go on. Thank you so much for watching this video and sharing in the passion for rare coins with me today. The Monticello Jefferson nickel of 1974D in uncirculated silver-like condition is a must-have for serious collectors, and its market value is proving just how much demand there is for such a coin. If you own one, treasure it, because you are holding something that others are actively searching for. If you're looking for one, stay persistent, because finding the right piece will be a rewarding addition to your collection. I hope this video has inspired you to take a closer look at your coins and appreciate the hidden value that might be sitting right in your collection. And with that, I'll wrap up this video. If you enjoyed this discussion and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins that are worth real money today, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another video. We have plenty more exciting coin content coming your way, and you don't want to miss it. Thanks again for joining me. Keep collecting, and I'll see you in the next one.